Good evening, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World on the Off-Grid Project. Working out here on the fence line, and what I've got here is I've been clearing the brush out to secure the chicken wire to the trees. Now this is a pile of garbage that I paid somebody to take away already and they never came, so that's unfortunate. That's got to go. And then I've got some wood out behind the tiny house, a pile there that I need to get into the workshop tent, and my propane fridge back there. Other than that, I've pretty much cleared everything out from along this tree line where the chicken wire is going to be fastened, and I'm about to attempt to start putting up the chicken wire with the remaining bit of daylight that I have. It's cooler in the evening. Today was 80 degrees and 90% humidity. And those of you who understand humidity will know that that means you literally just melt sitting in a chair with a fan on your face. So in the afternoon hours I did a lot of video work. But I've been cleaning out here for maybe an hour or so, clearing the pathway and getting all the brush and rocks and anything large that I could find in the way, getting it out of the way. And I've got my belt on, my work belt. Tool belt or whatever you want to call it. Yes, it's riding high on my waist because there is a belt underneath it. I know people had thought that was quite weird last time that I was wearing my belt high on my waist. I got my new workshop, or my new tool belt, and I'm going to fill it up with some staples here. I got a plier because I'm going to be doing some wire cutting. There's a lot of barbed wire out there and stuff that I'm going to have to cut off. So I'm going to be, well, right there for example, that's all kinds of barbed wire in that tree. That's going to interfere with the electric fence if I don't get it out of there. There's a few strands right there, and that's got to go. So as I work along, I'll have to be cutting that. Actually, there's a spool of barbed wire laying there, the remains of a spool of barbed wire. So, well, I'm going to get at it, see what I can get done here tonight. At least see if I can get a, it's a 150-foot roll, so I don't know if I'm going to get one roll fully up. We'll see what I can do tonight. The least fun about a new roll of chicken wire, which I forgot about, was undoing the baling wire that goes round and round and round and round and round the thing. That was a job. Should have showed it on video, but it takes a lot of time, so I didn't want to really waste your time. So, brand new roll of chicken wire, 6 foot high. I'm going to do my best attempt at trying to get this done alone. Probably a job better done with 2 people, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's not easy. Getting it started is going to be the job. I need it down to the ground. All the way. The best place to put the staples is right at a twist joint on it. Sometime in the future, people are going to look at this and say, look at that wire growing into the tree. As I do with the stuff I see out here, all the what am I trying to say, barbed wire. It's a huge moment for the off-grid homestead. Huge moment we've all been waiting for. Not many things will be able to visit soon enough. And he won't have any more excuses, at least none valid. We'll have a tick-free home. I'll have happy chickens laying eggs. Truly free range. I won't have to feed them much in a year. Hardly at all. So, the beginning. Let me see what you can see. It's getting dark, so I can't tell what you can see. I'm going to try to roll it to the next tree. I've got the old insulator here on my electric fence. They don't come out very well. So, let's do this. Again, I gotta make sure there's no junk. It's gotta be flat to the ground, so it's gonna be quite a job. I'm in the woods, so this is really a job. Oh, and then trying to do this alone and trying to keep it straight. Oh boy, I don't know about this. Getting it tight is gonna be the trick. I'm already running into snags. I see what's going to be happening here. Boy, any sticks and twigs on the ground are going to snag in it. I've got to really clean the area. Mosquitoes are starting to eat. Now my shoulders. I'll have to trim this stuff back when I'm done. Now, getting this straight is an issue. Yeah, it's going to be a job. I think I'm going to have to readjust down there. I'll probably be doing some readjusting now and then along the lines, looks like. Now again, this is just to keep the birds in. The stuff to keep the critters out is going to be on the outside. So I'm essentially putting up 2 entire fence lines. Double the work, double the protection. Well, this will keep Joy in too. As you can see, it's going to take me some time to do this entire fence row. Now, I'm going to have to come over here and readjust the bottom for tension. Just simple, just pull. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good. Yeah. That's gonna look all right. Now I'm gonna have stakes along the edge, or along the bottom here, as I go. Yeah, I think it's going to be all right. This is really cool. This is exciting. Gonna be good. I think I can get one more roll out. One more tree done. Can you see it? I think you can see it. It's gonna look good. I'm really surprised. I really wasn't sure what it's gonna look like. I think it's gonna look good, actually. So I'll get one more strand up. You can watch me work. I'll probably fast forward a section after I start nailing. But since this is the first piece ever, I think it's a huge moment in the off-grid project, in the off-grid homestead. I think it's very much worth watching this start. The beginnings of freedom for the birds, for Joy, and tick-free zone. I want to thank everybody again for making this possible. Everybody that's just watching, thank you for being there, and everybody who helped support through t-shirts and donations, I want to thank you all for the help. Let's get this rolling. I'm not sure if you can see it. It really looks good. It really looks nice. I'm serious. Once I get the kinks out, it's going to look really good. I'm going to need a center support in between those trees, though. I see this now. I will need some extra supports. From here to here is perfect tension, but from there to here, I'm going to need some extra support. 6 foot long, so I'll need some 8-foot beams, or posts, I mean, driven into the ground midway between some of these trees. Now over here especially is a long gap, so I'm going to need 2. From his tree to that tree is quite a long gap. I'm going to need 2 poles in between there. So it's going to be a job. Now in some places in the woods I've got more trees. In some areas I've got fewer. So right there I think I got the right tension. I like it. It's really cool. Bigfoot won't be attacking the off-grid homestead anymore. Actually, the electric fence will stop Bigfoot if he exists. But anyway, it'll stop anything. It has begun. And that's pretty much it, because I've got to get some posts in between here and that tree before I continue on. It's getting really dark and the mosquitoes are getting really hungry. But there it is, the beginning. Thank you everybody for being there, for making this moment come. It's a big moment for the off-grid homestead.